What's up, everybody? Review Man here, and today I am here to talk about the latest episode of South Park entitled "Tagridy Farms." Now, this has two sides. This has two stories. This has one story where the kids at South Park are vaping using little vape pens, which I think is the most disgusting, stupidest thing. If you're gonna smoke a cigarette, smoke a cigarette. And then it covers Randy packing up the whole fam, packing up Stan Marsh, Stan, Sheila, and Shelly, all up to and taking them up to this farm, and to where they're farming hemp. And you got one story going on. Cartman's trying to work with Butters, and Cartman's trying to work with Butters, and Kyle is trying to stop it all. Cartman and Butters are working together. Kyle's trying to stop hemp being distributed to the kids kids of South Park, and you got Randy out there farming hemp, and you got the vape company trying to take over the hemp farm by combining hemp and weed, hemp and vaping together, and you got one of the characters that hadn't been seen on South Park in a while coming as like the hemp inspector. And who else? Who's the highest person on South Park? None other than Tally. Tally, he comes in here as the hemp inspector, and he gets like really high on this stuff. He's raped out of his mind, and he helps Randy. He helps Randy to save the day. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. And Kyle's trying to stop Cartman and Butters by stopping all the hemp and what the hell? But anyway, he's trying to stop all the hemp and stuff. He's trying to stop everything, and you got Cartman going against him, like, Kyle, don't do it. And Kyle is trying to pay off the drug dealer, the vape dealer, by he's like, here's my birthday money, and the vape dealer's like, nah man, I can't take all your birthday money. And then while this is going on, you got Randy trying to figure out what's going on, and he's trying to fight against, and he's like, you gotta have integrity. And Randy walks in his house. He looks over in the corner. He looks at Tally. He said, "What are you still here?" And Tally's like, imagine this is Tally, cause Tally's a towel. He's like over here. I have no idea. Chickens wear suspenders. He's like high off his butt, and Randy, he's trying to figure out how to stop this, and he sees like his neighbor being bought out by the vape company, and he was like, oh, and then he starts to like try to get revenge on the vape company, and you got Butters selling vaping. You got Butters working with Cartman vaping and trying to sell vape pens. Have I said I don't like I hate vaping. I think it's the stupidest thing. But anyway, not really much to say about this episode, except in the end, you got Randy. He's coming in. He's like, I gotta save my family, and he takes his tractor. He goes to this vaping factory, and he beats everybody up that's vaping, and he's like, and he calls vaping the vape pens pussy sticks. Yeah. And he's like, then Randy's like fighting everybody. He's knocking everybody out. And he's saying that if you're vaping, that's not real smoking. Smoke a cigarette if you're going to smoke. And he's like, and he's beating everybody up. He's like, beating everybody up. And he comes upon this big guy. He said, I vape, you think I'm a pussy? And then Randy's like, yep. Knocks the dude straight out. And he goes upstairs. And there he sees Kyle and Butters and Kyle Butters and Cartman. You see Kyle Butters and Cartman, and they're trying to siphon all this vaping out because they're trying to diffuse the situation they got going on at the school where everybody knows that Kyle Butters and Cartman is in on the whole thing. And Randy, and then you got the vaping president, the guy that bought out the farm next to where Randy was living at. He's like, not so fast, boys. I think I'm gonna have to kill you if you. I think I'm gonna have to kill you if you don't stop that. And then here comes Randy. He's like, I don't think so. Get away from them kids, Mr. Marsh. And then they start getting in a fight together. And he says, if you're gonna smoke, be sure to bring a towel. And he got Tally comes right behind Randy, and he attacks the vaping guy. And he's like, take that, vaping, you bastard. And so they end up beating up the guy, and they end up get rid of all the big vaping factory, blowing up the vaping factory. Everybody gets away, and Butter's like, are we out of the vaping business? And he's like, are we out of the vaping business, fellas? And then he got, sorry, I don't know why I'm so tired. But then you got Butter, then you got Stan, Tally, and Randy. They're all riding along, and he's like, "Yep, boys, if you're gonna grow weed, you gotta have Tagridy." And Stan is like, "Are we? I have a feeling this isn't over." And Randy said, "Yep, boys, there's a fight coming." And pretty much this entire episode was talking about vaping and weed and hemp and all this other stuff. And if you're gonna smoke, don't stick a pin in your mouth and have it smell like freaking Fruity Pebbles or freaking Jamaica making sunrise or whatever. If you're gonna smoke a cigarette. I don't condone smoking by any means. I do not smoke. But if you're gonna smoke. If you're gonna do drugs, do drugs. I don't condone it by any means. But don't stick a pin in your mouth or a USB drive and vape. Don't do it. It makes you look stupid. But anyway, this is my PSA / South Park review, whatever, of Tagridy Farms. I am the Review Man. Thank you for watching. And if you're going to smoke a cigarette, smoke a cigarette. Don't vape. It makes you look stupid. Yeah. I hate it. I hate vaping. I hate smoking. I don't condone it. I don't smoke. So yeah, anyway, guys. I'm the Review Man. You are you. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.